Okay, I don't want to become the slurs guy, but I just saw KSI put out this apology. Lads, I want to apologize for saying a racial slur in a recent video. There's no excuse, no matter the circumstances. I shouldn't have said it, and I'm sorry. I've always said to my audience, okay, no one cares. But hey, two-man with the class reply there. Okay, I found the video where he says the no-no word.
Look, we need points in it, alright? I don't mean this maliciously, but the word... Sorry, I'm sorry. Look, we need points. I definitely didn't run it. Guys, come on.
Okay, my initial reaction is, that's funny as fuck. Just zooming out for a second, the guy needs points.
We need points.
I just imagine he's scrambling, looking for words, and all he can see is that 4-letter slur. So he reluctantly goes for it.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
That is just a funny situation. Oh, for those who don't know, the slur is basically the first 4 letters of the word Pakistani. It's kind of like how the first 3 letters of Japanese can be a slur, you know? I think this is only really considered a slur in the UK, and it's used not just against Pakistani people, but all sorts of brown people. Famously, it was in Bend It Like Beckham.
Brexit means Brexit.
I know a lot of people, especially like Americans, will be like, oh, I didn't know that was a slur. It's a bonger thing, okay? It has a whole history, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so honestly, what are my feelings? JJ, this is not good enough. I'm very disappointed, especially as a brown man. You gotta improve your vocabulary, fam. How are you only getting 1 4-letter word there? What would your immigrant parents think, huh? JJ Olo Tunji. Although to be fair to him, looking at it now, it's actually pretty hard to find anything else. And to be actually honest, I cannot imagine being offended by this. How are people this mad? I don't get it. Like him and his friends laughing there, I don't think they're laughing at brown people. I doubt what's going through their mind as they say that word is, oh my god, aren't brown people weird and gross? Aren't they an inferior group of people and culture? No, I didn't feel any hatred here. I believe they're laughing at the fact that such a socially taboo word is being used on this silly game show because this bumbling fool couldn't think of another word.
Stop screaming! Stop!
Like he's reluctantly having to say something super fucking edgy because he's too stupid to think of anything else. Like that's the joke. That's the funny part. Like I'm sure they all saw it, but he's the only one to do it. Like that's funny. If there was like a hint of hatred or he was being derogatory or if this becomes like a repeated thing where I felt his audience might slowly become racist because of it, then I'd be the first to be like, okay, yeah, that's not cool. Like in day-to-day life, you probably shouldn't be going around throwing slurs willy-nilly, but come on, this is so clearly just a kinda edgy but ultimately harmless joke. I'm gonna go through some of this guy's arguments.
I'm seeing certain people in the comments saying, oh, I'm Asian, I'm Pakistani, and I don't see it as an offense. With all due respect, that's because you haven't had to live through that being sprayed at you, not even spoken and shouted at you, just sprayed at you in the way that it happened to our parents and our grandparents. They're the ones that get to decide because they're the ones that actually paved the way for us to come here.
Okay, well, I asked my dad and he said it was okay, so what now? Why don't you lay out an actual logical argument? What is this dog shit? Oh no, all those parents and grandparents who are watching fucking KSI. Yeah, I'm sure they're all kneeled over crying in distress right now. Have you ever met an older Asian person? They're the most stoic, unemotional motherfuckers out there. 90% of them won't give a shit about this. In fact, 90% of them are probably way more racist. I think what matters is how KSI used it. Was he using it in a similar way where it was reminiscent to the type of abuse that they received?
I mean, things are okay now. It may not be used in such a derogatory way now.
So then literally what is the issue? Culture evolves, language evolves, subtext and context is important. Like his entire argument is that people used to be mean with that word, so just don't ever say it ever. Step by step, logically explain the actual harm, not just ow, my feelings.
The way it's been racially charged and used as hatred, as our mothers, sisters and brothers and fathers were being bullied using this term.
Oh no, you guys were bullied? Fuck, man. Shit, I just found out about racism, guys. Shit sucks. Yeah, you may have had some shitty racist experiences growing up. That sucks, man. But now that's your shit to deal with. Don't be talking down to the kids for having a bit of harmless fun like this. Be clear on where the important boundaries are, like actual racism is a bad thing. This is just not that.
Rather than jumping up and being that self-loathing brown guy, oh, I'm okay with it. With all due respect, learn your history.
Oh, fuck right off, man. Oh, if you disagree with me, you're a self-hating brown person. God damn, I hate this shit.
I mean, look, I understand a lot of people are snowflakes. This is not a snowflake thing.
Shut up, pussyo. Mate, I've got to use more roadman slang in my videos. Listen, I understand if you don't find this funny or even if it made you feel uncomfortable, but this level of moralizing, pearl clutching, suggesting that every brown person should agree with you, this is absolutely snowflake shit. Innit, fam?